Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excuse me, ma'am. My name is Syafiqah Salma Attaqiy. The last three digits of my student number are 043. In this video, I would like to present the material from ICT subject. The title is The Use of Social Media for English Language Learning, an exploratory study of EFL university students. Let's get started into the first slide. The introduction. Technological advances have greatly impacted English language learning, with ICT providing opportunities for students to improve their language skills and promoting teacher shifts towards more student-centered teaching styles. Social media is a popular ICT tool that allows people to establish relationships and engage in various activities, including language learning. In the EFL context, social media provides opportunities for students to develop their English language skills and interact with native speakers. University students in English education programs tend to prefer using social media over traditional media for language learning, as it is more accessible and engaging. Consequently, this study examines the use of social media in English language learning by students in English study program at Jambi University. Next slide. Next slide is the method. For this study, an exploratory study was applied to investigate a detailed and deep analysis on the use of social media in English language learning by the students of English study programs at Jambi University. The researchers used purposive sampling to find the participants, because the participants were undertaking ICT for Education course in academic year 2018 and 2019. It means that the researchers select participants because the participants can purposefully inform an understanding of the research issues. 67 participants of the third semester of English study program at Jambi University in academic year 2018 and until 2019 involved in this study to answer the questionnaire. For semi-structured interview, the researcher has chosen 10 students, 5 male and 5 female students, who have answered the questionnaires. The data of this study came from questionnaire and semi-structured interview. A total 67 participants who were previously and officially invited by the researcher were voluntarily involved in this study. For the interview seasons, there were some questions in this part, which includes 5 questions of kind of social media used in learning English and 6 questions of use of social media in learning English. The questions were asked to each participant in around 20 to 30 minutes. In the process of getting data through interview, the researcher recorded all the conversation during the interview session. The interview protocol designed to follow up on the questionnaire, which explored respondents' use of social media in greater depth. So this is the result. For the quantitative result, the researchers used a survey in obtaining the data. The result of data analysis from survey obtained that Instagram is one of social media that mostly used by the student in learning English, as we can see at the bar chart. The frequency of the use of social media for English language learning purpose can be seen at figure 1 above. Many respondents, there are 95.8%, claimed that they use Instagram for English language learning purposes. The next is 88.5% of respondents reported that they use YouTube for learning English, and 86.3% use Facebook for learning English. On the other hand, the minority of participants use email and Telegram for learning English. There are 45.6% for email and 23.7% uses Telegram. The next is qualitative result. The researchers organized the analysis and discussion around student perceptions and the context in which the advantages they perceive on social media for English language learning. The following table showed some key themes and sub-themes. As we can see, kinds of social media resulted from several social media that the participants used for learning English. The applications of social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter are three kinds of social media that commonly used by the students. The comments that participants made during the interview, for instance, I have some social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but I am used to open Facebook to join an English learning forum, as we can see in interview number 3. Next is activities category. In this, participants expressed that they always make a discussion and communication in the English language learning by using social media. The analysis found that all participants often discuss and communicate each other with English. For instance, one of the participants expressed, "We always discuss with our friends about English learning, assignment, or tasks by using social media." And the third one is motivation. Students mentioned about self-directed learning and interested in English language learning using social media. As one student said, "With social media, we can share our experience, knowledge, even tasks, and we can learn or practice by ourselves." And the next one is improving English skills. Defined as students learning via various sorts of media social tools such as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. These tools provide some benefits to help the students develop their English skills. As the students mentioned, social media, I use it every day. I can practice reading, speaking, and listening English language easily. The last category was effectiveness. Defined as students learning via various sorts of ICT tools such as website, online materials, and YouTube. These tools provide some benefits to help the students understanding English learning materials easily and makes the English language learning more effective. For instance, a student said, "I think that social media helps me to learn more effective," as we can see in table number 9. So, the discussion. The purpose of this study was to examine students' perceptions on the advantages of using social media for English language learning. As we know that this research has two instruments, the data and information about the using of social media in learning English as a foreign language. They are the questionnaire and semi-structured interview. From the questionnaire, it showed that the majority of the students used Instagram for English language learning purposes, and the minority of the students used Telegram for English learning language. The results of the interview sessions indicated that there were 5 themes. There are kinds of social media, activities, motivation, improving English language skills, and the last one is effectiveness. The result of the questionnaire showed that the participants of the study mostly use Instagram for learning English. Instagram is one of the famous social media nowadays, being used by many people, especially for younger people like me or like the student, for young learners. This also became the basic principle showed that the most participants in this study used Instagram to learn English. Instagram is a social media that contains some photos and videos. This could be the reason why most people are interested to use Instagram in English language learning. The use of social media provides some opportunities for the students to practice their English skills because they can make a discussion and communication both oral and written English language. In addition, as found in this study, that social media can help the students in learning English for communication, discussion, and doing or submitting the assignment. So, the conclusion. Based on the findings and discussion of this study, it can be concluded that students often use social media including Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook for English language learning. The social media which are mostly used by the students in learning English is Instagram. The university students use social media in learning English at Jambi University when they have spare time at home or when the lecturer lets them use it in the class. Especially for the group discussions, the social media help the students to improve their English skills from the content of the social media that is more varied, and this encourages students in English language learning using social media. Furthermore, the positive impact of social media should be considered to improve the quality of students in acquiring English language. In the context of English for learning, university students, the integration of social media must be counted to improve the students' language skills through appropriate kinds of social media to be used in English language learning and teaching. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.